Alright. Unfortunately, this is all I can really do. Talk to my provider. I absolutely cannot get better internet. They just point and laugh at me when I ask. I really should be able to get through this game in one sitting. It's not an especially long game, but I'm also fairly familiar with it. Even though it's like the Redux version, it's still mostly the same game. But I may have to cut this in half at some point. I think. Nope. Really wish they would have let me just dash right through that. No particular reason other than I like doing it in the Game Boy Advance version. Take some rupees, but don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us, okay? Okay, and now I'm wasting rupees. And I feel like there's going to be a bunch more wasted in here. Yep. I think this is another 80 rupees. So yeah, this is basically like that that cave on the south side of Lake Hylia. That thief. In fact, it's identical other than the layout. It's 80 rupees in chests and 300 on the thief. I think, since I'm in the area and at max rupees, and I can't think offhand what I need rupees for. Well, I'm not going to just do it here, because I do know where another item is at. But yeah, I'm going to go to the Fairy Fountain, Fountain of Wishing, whatever they call it. Whatever it's canonically called. It's right here in the light world. You can hear it the whole time. I'm not going to do this a lot. I'm mainly just going to show that it's here, really, because even with the default 10 that you would have in normal Link to the Past, upon a happiness, you don't need any more to win the game. Throw some rupees in and your wishes will surely come true. Do you want to throw rupees? Throw a few. How many rupees will you toss? 20. Happiness increased. 20 rupees. In total, your happiness is 20. You became happier by 1 step. For your reference, today you will have a little luck. And it's 20 is the max you can throw until the I think she's a I don't know what her official name would be. Until the fairy appears, you can only throw 20 at a time. Then you can throw 25 and 50. And this isn't like this obviously isn't like a real fortune. It's I think it affects the drops that enemies give, like the rate that they'll drop or something like that. I don't really know what it affects. I'll make your wish come true. Let's start with bombs. Then I will increase your carrying capacity so you can carry 25 bombs at maximum. This is just a small happiness I can give you. Usually what I do at this point is I go outside and get 1 green rupee. If you stun an enemy and kill it, you get 1 rupee. And then I dump the entire 900 remaining rupees into doing this, which is, like I said, a lot faster after the first time she appears. But I'm not gonna... I mean, I don't plan to sit here and go through all this money. There are some things that I can get... Oh, that increased by 10. Oh, I didn't read that out. It's the same thing, just replace bombs with arrows. But I do know that... I'm pretty sure, actually, that both... I can actually check the heck real quick. I still have it up. Yeah, both of them max at 99 in this hack. So then I think I will do one more bomb and one more arrow. I don't actually have to run around to get her to reappear. It's just a time, you just have to wait a certain amount of time and have to be moving in this general area for the dialogue to pop up. Then it will increase your carrying ability so you can carry 50 arrows at maximum. This is just a small happiness I can give you. Yeah, it's the same as the bombs, just for arrows. So what the original did, you would get an increase of 5 until the last upgrade, and then you got 10. And bombs maxed at 50 and arrows at 70. And now I'm spacing on what I was going to do next. Like there was another reason besides that to come to the light world. But it's gone now. It just fell out. It's gone forever. So, jerk. Ow. And now this gate to the castle is also a portal to the Dark World. Just like quickly checking if this had the item dashing that's in the Japanese version. I didn't expect it to, but like, just in case they added it as like a minor convenience. What I probably should have done before going down there with that thief cave is come over here. After wandering into this world, I turned into this shape. I enjoyed playing the ocarina in the original world. There was a small grove where many animals gathered. I want to see that place again. I buried my ocarina there with some flower seeds. Will you try to find it for me? Yes. Then I will lend you my shovel. Good luck. You borrowed a shovel. You can dig in many places. You never know what you'll find. I wonder if this version also has the shovel and flute as separate items. Because normally the flute gets replaces the shovel. I was too close to him. Now I get sent back. Yep. Because that's stuck on the portal. It does not look like it replaces it. Oh, here is the ocarina. Its music surely has some mysterious power. I think someone in town says something about how this grove is haunted. And that was another change in this hack. It changed the flute from a flute to an ocarina, because it is an ocarina. Or however that's pronounced. I don't know, and I really don't care. I'll pronounce it how I always pronounce it. Thank you, Fox, but it looks like I can't play my ocarina anymore. Please take it. If by chance you go to the village I lived in, please give it to a tired old man you will find there. While my mind is getting hazy, please let me hear the sound of the ocarina one last time. So now I'm going to go unlock fast travel. And I'll check. I mentioned earlier in the stream, one thing that they said that they changed in this hack is the first flute spot. It's supposed to put you basically right there. I know you can't really. I'm not really pointing at it, but basically right outside where you brought of the cave where you brought out the old man. And the change is supposed to put it on the platform just above the cave that you went into to get on top of Death Mountain, which is actually rather significant if you're trying to like speed through the game or something. And they claimed it was a convenience. Although suppose that there's a cave that leads back up there, but it's still like you don't even have to go through a cave normally. So how's that convenient? That's not. I thought I had the flute. Mumble mumble. Oh, this is my son's ocarina. Did you meet my son? Where is he? Is he all right? Oh, I see. Well, I can tell what you want to say by the look in your eyes. Would you keep the ocarina, and will you play its sweet melody for the bird in the village square? I beg of you, please. My son would probably want it this way, but still I wish I could see him once more. Yeah, this whole sad story surrounding the flute-playing kid. Actually, I think I can also go do the cave below the blacksmith now. I'm actually wondering what the double magic will look like on this HUD. Hey, blast you for waking me from my deep dark sleep. I mean, thanks a lot, sir. But now I will get my revenge on you. Get ready for it. Or is that okay with you, sir? Hehehe, I laugh at your misfortune. Now your magic power will drop by 1/2. Congratulations, now do your best, even though I'm sure it won't be enough. Have a nice day, see you. Huh, I was wondering what the half magic would look like on this HUD. Apparently it is not changed in the slightest. So yeah, despite the way that sounded, it does not reduce your magic power. It reduces how much magic costs. And I am completely skipping the second dungeon. Because there's better things to be had. And this is when the game really opens up. But there's several dungeons I can go to now. Well, at least 3, I mean. Yeah, I think it's only really 3, but I can do them in any order, and if I get the item from Dungeon 4, that opens up even more. I think I'll probably go ahead and do Dungeon 3 first, since it's also right here. I'm trying to remember how I want to do this because I'm used to again, I am being thrown off from my knowledge of the randomizer. I don't know why I just stopped there. On the randomizer, I would not want to drop down here. I'd want to go in the main way. But since this is all vanilla, I get a free key in here. Ow. Just brute force my way over that. Yeah, because see, I didn't use the key I got on that left door, so I have a free key. Which, if I remember when I get there, will save me a little time in the last part of this dungeon. I'm not doing this one very well. Just walk right into that. What I'm supposed to do is go down and hit... Didn't mean to go back in there. Hit that star switch. But if you press against the wall, you can just walk right by the pits. I got the fire rod. If on the fire rod, this rod commands the red fire. But watch your magic meter. This doesn't save me any time. Just push me back outside the room. That room there is also a trap. And unlike the one in the first dungeon, where it just gives you another key and sends you back on your way, it just traps you in there, and I think you can open the door again, or maybe you have... I think it opens the door again. But yeah, it just costs you a key. Which is in that chest right there. I did manage to remember. That chest is a key. missing that. There we go. Oh, these statues here apparently were... Don't you knock me into that. They were, I guess in the Japanese version, and then removed in the US version. And there's a key inside that Gibdo, the mummy. But because I also had an extra key, I did not need to get it off of him. So yeah, I just skipped a bunch of time-wasting parts of this dungeon with speedrun strats. I really hate this boss. Usually I wait until I beat the 4th dungeon and have the 3rd sword. They're playing randomizers again. I've gotten more used to having weaker weapons on them. Fox, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Do you know the prophecy of the Great Cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear, and he alone must face the person who began the Great Cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule who protected the Hylian royalty can become the hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. You understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. Alright. Well, that dungeon's down. Normally I'd probably be saving and quitting after it, but I would have to do the whole trek back to Kakariko just to get back to the Dark World in this area. Or this part of the Dark World, I should say. And running or walking out of here is a lot faster than doing that. Huh. Normally those things are red. I'm sure that's due to something that they changed in the palettes. Hi, may I help you? You can open 2 chests for 30 rupees. Why don't you play? What will you do? Play here. Alright, kid. Good. Alright, kid. Choose well. Good luck. The reason I'm playing this is because there is a heart container that can appear in either one of the chests. Like, really, I don't need the money. There is another mini game to the south that is the same way. I mean, not a similar kind of mini game. Just you pay money and you have a chance to get a heart container, a heart piece, I should say. There we go. That didn't take too long. That is the dungeon there. I think this is just gonna be money. Yep. I always screw up that polish. And I think this is also another 300. Yep. So you can see, for not using that whole fountain, I am just wasting rupees. I mean, it's kind of nice that I have both the shovel and the ocarina, but there's nothing else hidden that I would need to dig up. You can get random items, but it's otherwise not a particularly useful item. Just kind of nice, I get. Just kind of nice that you can have both. Even though it does not really help. More wasted money. You'd also think, with how many times I've played this growing up, that I would know what's in each chest. But you were greatly overestimating my ability to remember anything. I expected you to just dash right through that. I really expected to take damage from him. That yellow thing that started chasing me whenever I jumped down the first time, I guess the only time I jumped down, it will turn me into a bunny, as if I didn't have the moon pearl. It is possible to dash straight up the middle of there and completely avoid both of those spike traps. You can turn those things into fairies with the magic powder. Oh, I know what's in there. Bombs. Both of those skulls down there are also bombs. Pretty sure both of them are. Because you have to have bombs to blow that thing up. Well, thank you very much. You saved my life. Please take me outside. But I'm not going to show it because it's just a big waste of time. If you actually try to take her outside, she will... I don't remember how she words it, but she says that she can't go out that way. I don't remember if it completely stops you or if you can actually go out there and then she won't be following you when you go outside. You got the Titan's Mitt. Now you can lift the heaviest stones that were once impossible to budge. So to no one's surprise, the one normal-looking person is a monster. Yeah, too bright. And I believe each head takes 3 hits, no matter what you hurt it with, and no matter the strength of your sword. I'm really failing on the boss. There we go. Yep, a really quick dungeon. Once you know what to do, anyways. You also can't take her to the top floor where you have to go to bomb that light open. Fox, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. As the sages sealed the way to the Dark World, the Knights of Hyrule defended them from the attacks of evil monsters. I heard that the Knights of Hyrule were nearly wiped out in that battle. You are perhaps the last one to carry on the bloodline of the Knights. It is ironic that the last one in the line has the potential to become the hero of legend. Surely you can destroy Ganon. Do you understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. Now we can lift even heavier objects. I was going to go free this, well, you'll see him in a second, but I was going to free him right away, but I cannot take him here, so I might as well do this first. Welcome to the treasure field. The object is to dig as many holes as you can in 30 seconds. Any treasures you dig up will be yours to keep. It's only 80 rupees to play. What do you say? I want to dig. Then I will lend you a shovel when you have it in your hand. Start digging. And no matter what item you have equipped, it's the same button to use it. I mean, yeah, no matter what item you have equipped, it's the only thing that you can use while here. Let's skip through that. So yeah, I nearly got all my money back. Not that I need it for anything else. I'm pretty sure this is the last thing I'm going to need money for anything in the game. Unless I actually want to max out my bombs and arrows. Hopefully this doesn't take as many tries as the chest minigame. Nope, 2 tries. Okay, time's up. Game over. Come back again. Goodbye. But probably the best source of money from a minigame is in here. It's an arrow minigame. You shoot targets. That's not, I can't get up that way. Another thing I didn't learn until watching a randomizer is if you manage to hit the same target multiple times, it exponentially increases the amount of rupees you get from that. Ribbit, ribbit, your body did not change. You are not just an ordinary guy, are you? I used to live in Kakariko Town. I wonder what my partner is doing there without me. Ribbit, I have a request of you. Please take me to my partner. Please, Ribbit, please. I mean, as long as you don't hit an obstacle, you'll continue to get more money. But if you manage to hit the same one multiple times, you get significantly more. So for the amount of money you put in, even if you don't hit the same one multiple times, you can get more back than you put in. See, I wasn't just mindlessly hitting pegs. It was for a purpose. So I didn't actually go inside the blacksmith, but this is the blacksmith's... I mean, I would have assumed that they were brothers because they look identical. Okay, so this is the last thing I need money for. Oh, happy days are here again. You found my partner. We are very happy now. Drop by here again. At that time, we will temper your sword perfectly. Hey you, welcome. Ask us to do anything. Temper my sword. I'll give you a big discount. Sword tempered, 10 rupees. Tempered, eh? Are you sure? Yes. Alright, no problem. We'll have to keep your sword for a while. And no, I cannot punch enemies. I think all I have to do is go out here and come back. Similar to the witch's hut. All you have to do is leave the screen. Your sword is tempered up. Now hold it. Great, your sword is stronger. You can feel the sheer power flowing through your body. And I don't think you can really hear it with sword means, but it did also change the slash sound. And after doing that, not the sword tempering, but returning the blacksmith, this blue chest appears. Because the key is locked inside this chest, you can never open it. Just take it with you. I mean, can't argue with that logic, I guess. If I had the hook shot, there are ways to actually dash with this. But if I press the dash button, I just leave the chest behind. And normally this trip, at least in the randomizer, is when I would get that item here in the light world. But I was already doing business here, so I got it earlier. But now with the hammer, the Titan's mitts, and soon the hookshot, I will have access to just about everywhere in the Dark World. And Light World. Once I get the hookshot, there's an entire section of Death Mountain that I can do. Oh, I almost passed this up. So there's a guy here in the Light World. He was a thief. I heard that you know I used to be a thief, right? Well, I'll open a chest for you. Will you keep it secret from everyone else? Would you please promise? Promise not to tell. It's a bottle. Also reminds me I did not get another bottle. So this would normally be the fourth, the last one, but I forgot to get another one. I will get that once I'm done here. Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of bombos. Yeah, that's exactly what Bombos looks like. This is the Bombos medallion. Its magic makes the ground explode with power. Watch your magic meter. And despite how it looks, it looks and sounds, it does not actually act as a bomb. Use the flute. Oh, that's what they meant. Okay. That is a lot more convenient. It puts me here, next to where I got the heart container. There's a heart container I can get on the spot I was trying to point out before. Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of ether. This is the Ether Medallion. Its magic controls the upper atmosphere and polar wind. Watch your magic meter. So the way they worded it, it did not sound any more convenient. But that is a lot more convenient. That'll put me right next to, well, you saw where it puts me. It puts me right next to anywhere else I need to go on Death Mountain. I actually don't need the hookshot anymore to get all this stuff. So that's weird. If I'm against a wall like this and I try to turn, it doesn't always turn me immediately. Yeah. I already know. I know just saying that as I hit the wall doesn't mean much. But I did turned before I actually got to the wall, and it still slammed me into the wall. Wow, that was stupid. I didn't need to do that. I was wanting to run through them, and I just kept waiting for an opening and didn't get one and took a ton of damage. That one was probably more obvious that I had turned. Like, you can kind of tell when I bonk off the wall, I'm facing a different direction than the wall. Huh. Those bombs didn't give me a message, and most of the others did. I think this is also going to be 100 rupees. 105 now with that blue one. Yeah, so lots of wasted rupees. And I'm going to try this trick from randomizer. I'm not particularly good at it. Yeah. I'll try it one more time. Okay, I got it. I'm not really good at a lot of the randomizer and speedrun tricks. Or actually, I'd say I'm not good at any of the speedrun tricks. Since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and do this. But I cannot do the dungeon that's through this. Hit it. Yeah, you see, it's got a quake symbol. And this is the one time I actually have to use this. And then there's another where I have to use ether. And Bombos isn't required for anything. I think I can actually get everything... Well, not in here, but I mean on this side of Death Mountain, besides... I can get this chest. Surprise, money. That's all I can get in here. The rest requires the hook shot. The menu layout's a little different, also throwing me off a little bit. Get this heart piece. And before I forget, I'm going to get the last bottle. Actually, before I waste too much more money, I'm going to dump some more into this fountain. Or pond, I guess. And since I'm right here, I'll go ahead and show what's here. Ow. Just some fairies. I don't know why that also reminded me of another heart piece I can pick up. So this is technically taking the same amount of time as it would have if I just sat here increasing the stuff the first time I was here. But since I'm like doing more errands in the area this time, it doesn't feel like it's much wasted time, at least to me. So I'll get another bomb and another arrow. And then we'll go get the last bottle. So I think there should be 3 more upgrades for each, which I could technically afford if I went and grabbed 1 rupee. Okay, come on, Link. Yo, Fox, you seem to be in a heap of trouble, but this is all I can give you. Right, that's all the bottles. It's kind of weird to me not having both rods next to each other. I don't think I can flute from here. Yeah, because I think this counts as an interior. So now I'm going to actually do level 2. But before that, I do need to make another trip to the bathroom. I switched to an energy drink and it's going right through me. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. I also grabbed me a plate of dinner. Okay. Take a pretty good time through this game. I did want to finish this in one sitting. Twitch my internet not wanting me to, but I still want to. So if I went in there, I wouldn't be able to go anywhere. There'd be a I can't do this version. There'd be a thing I could read about changes in the light world affecting the dark world, which is like a really neat concept, but they only do it right here. And now this one is drained. So yeah, this would be completely dry. I'll just go ahead and read it. Fox, it is I, Sarasala. Objects exist simultaneously in both worlds with similar shapes. If the form of a thing changes, it will affect the shape of its twin in the other world. So yeah, it's like a really neat idea that they did not expand on at all. I kind of wish they did, because that could have led to some really cool stuff. And I get that would probably be like a real coding challenge, but it still would have been neat. Oh, I hope everyone saw him fly across the screen. They're not supposed to do that. Just not at that speed. I don't know what caused that. So that little spurt he had just there is their normal speed. This is the kind of room that makes that dash turning ridiculous. to get through there without any damage. Not that I'm worried with my 14 hearts. At least the first time I didn't get hit. Such a wonderful sound that thing makes, trapped over there. This is another dungeon that's pretty quick once you know exactly where to go. Although there's not really a whole lot of options in here either. Boing is the hook shot. It extends and contracts, and boing, it can grapple many things. I started to skip through that text box. Excuse me. That's another use for the hook shot, is I can kill those things when they're electrified instead of just taking damage. And in this room is one thing in all my years of playing this game I had never known about. Push that blocks make this chest appear. I mean, it's not like it's anything super important, just 20 rupees. But somehow I just never found that in all the times I played this game until I watched, I think, randomizers, because that's not going to be something you want to get in a speed run. There's also no way to hurt these things that I know of. They're just in the way. And I'm pretty terrible at any kind of quick kill on this guy. Yeah, and I botched any chance at a quick kill on him. He's not weak to the fire rod, I just didn't want to stop that once I got it going. Yeah, if I time that just right the first time he comes down in that corner, I can hit him a couple times with the fire rod, and then I think a spin will kill him. Right, time for another text dump. Fox, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. The Triforce will grant the wishes of whoever touches it, as long as that person lives. That is why it was hidden in the Sacred Realm. Only a select few knew of its location. But at some point, that knowledge was lost. The person who rediscovered the Sacred Realm was Ganondorf, the evil thief. Luckily, he couldn't figure out how to return to the Light World. Well, remember that you have magical powers which only the hero can make the most of. There are some other magical warping points, like the one you saw on Death Mountain. By using them, you can go between the two worlds and find the evils hidden in the Dark World. You are the only one who can destroy Ganondorf, the thief. No, Ganon, the king of darkness. The evil king of darkness. Do you understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. Alright. I completely forgot about some other cleanup I was going to do. Actually, I think I want to be in the Dark World so I can go back and forth and clear up more things in one trip. Now I can get over here. I don't need to get to this grave through the Dark World. See, it's surrounded by the dark rocks. But that's just a quicker way. So what I'm supposed to do is run into this. I'm supposed to remove those 2 blocks and then run into it, bonk into it, and that pushes it out of the way. But all it really checks for is you running. And I skipped through that. I got the magic cape, something something magic cape. It turns you invisible. There's bound to be at least one item I completely skipped the text box. Sorry about that. Alright. But also, with these flowers, you could also get back here without having the Titan's mitts. I think I pointed it out earlier, but the way the hack information made it sound was that you would appear here, that up where that heart container is at, heart piece is at. I mean, in the light world equivalent, which is by far not more convenient. But as we saw, the actual place it puts you is actually a significant inconvenience. Yeah, you're supposed to hook shot across that, but through the power of cheesing the game, I just walked over the pit. Ow. Just immediately 3 damage, okay. So I walked by this earlier. There were 2 lumberjacks hacking away at this tree. And after you defeat Aghanim, they're done. And then you can bonk it and fall down here. There's fairy fountain back. Well, not fairy. There's fairies back there, and a piece of heart right here. And then this just takes you back outside right next to their hut. I'm trying to think if there's any more cleanup I can do before the next dungeon. There is Dark Death Mountain I can do now. Wait. Why does it show a 9 where I'm at? That's weird. I don't know if that was showing up with the refresh rate I've got. But there was a 9 right underneath Link. There is a 9 warp spot in, or not warp, a flute spot in the Game Boy Advance version. But I couldn't select it in this, and I also didn't notice it earlier. Come back, fairy. And I completely missed it. I will. That's gonna bug me. I'm gonna check real quick. Okay, I see. The 9 is wherever I'm at. And I tried to cancel. Apparently every button sends you wherever you have picked. I don't think there was an indicator before, like the original version of this game, with a non-Redux version that showed you where you came from. So I don't know what that's about. It's been a while since I've been down here. Okay. No, I'm not gonna be able to get that. At least I don't think I will be able to get that. So in the randomizer, there's a couple of tricks I could do to get through those 2 blocks, because both of them are pushable. One is to just use the magic mirror. If you're using it while pushing a block, and not in a dungeon, so really only in a cave. If you use it while pushing a block, the block just disappears. So you can just walk right through there. And another trick that I'm not very good at is you can use the hook shot while pushing a block. Well, that's not too bad where those 2 blocks are at, but the ones above it, it's possible to push one, hook shot to the other, and you just kind of shimmy your way through. Oh, for a second I thought I was trapped. I'm actually used to dropping down from above, from up here. Anyways, yeah, you can hook shot to one. You can push one and hook shot to the other one, and you just kind of magically go through the 2 blocks, and you just appear on the right side. So it skips that entire upper area doing that, and I'm not very good at that. But I could have done the first one if it still works in this version. I don't remember if it does. I also think this is going to all be rupees. Yeah, I think this is all rupees, so... Well, at least it's clear. I don't think there's anything else to do outside of doing more dungeons. I'm coming up on the ice dungeon now. And I already know for a fact that this one is, and I mentioned before, that this one is changed to the Game Boy Advance layout. Which I believe only really affects 2 rooms? 1 or 2 rooms? So this will be a fun dungeon. The way I normally play, that change is not going to affect anything. I also don't even have the item to kind of skip it. Otherwise, basically the entire reason they changed it in the Game Boy Advance version was to force you to have to read. I'll mention it when I get there. You have to hit a one of those crystal switches to toggle the blocks. And then they want you to basically redo half the dungeon. Lag. To actually get to the boss. And there's a couple ways in the original Super Nintendo version to skip that, and it goes right through the pot, because of course it does. And one of those is to do a bomb jump like I did in that cave in the light world. And another is to use the Cane of Samaria, which you get in level 6. Which I can get into, and I'm pretty sure yeah, I can full clear it, because the item you get out of here is not crucial. There's a lot of lag with these things on those, with those guys on screen. I think actually the bomb jump might still be viable in this version of the dungeon. Yeah, you would come in here with those switches, with those these pegs up, and then bomb jump across that little gap. But I'm not particularly good at that bomb jump. I think this was another thing that I never found as a kid. I guess since I'm here, there's no hurt in trying this. Yep, okay, you can still do that. Now this is the room that's changed. There would normally be blocks behind those pegs that you could come on, just completely skip. You basically have to redo this, but I'll have to do it anyways. You have to redo this part of the dungeon to get back there and actually come on to the other side of that so that you can get to that block. I'm not very good with cards. Stumbling over this. But yeah, you'd go through there and just be able to push the block and fall down there, and you'd be ready to go straight to the boss in one trip through the dungeon. I think that would still be viable in this version because there is it drops you down on the opposite side of a. Okay, it's getting gonna get worse before it gets better. It's supposed to drop you on the bottom side of a wall that's on the bottom of the room below it. So I think the bomb jump would still be viable in this version of the dungeon. Don't worry, I'm going to get that chest. What they expect me to do after these couple of rooms here is basically repeat the dungeon again. But I don't have to. I can just go right back down. So this is the opposite side of that room, that big ice room with those sliding alligator guys. But I had to come in from the left, hit a switch, and go back out to the left in that four-way room. So they expect me to go back through the whole dungeon through there after getting the big key, and I can just go right back down. And now I can get the chest. Again, forgetting about the new running mechanic. I did not expect it to stop there. I also did not expect it to stop there. So what you're supposed to do to get the big chest, and without using that hook shot glitch, is to bomb that and fall here. You found the blue mail. This armor reduces the damage that you take from enemies. So while this is a nice thing to have, it is not crucial. Yeah, it'll drop me on the far side of there. So yeah, it would have been completely viable to completely skip this part. And just bomb jump that pit. But this is too much of a chore to repeat this. I'm not on any major time constraints other than my food getting cold. Alright, and I've already made the loop around. I think that's a little different than what they did in the Game Boy Advance version. But that is mostly how the Game Boy Advance version is laid out. To prevent you from cheesing that with the Canis and Mario. Right. And what I'm supposed to do on this boss is hit it a bunch with the fire rod. If I do not have, if you do not have half magic, it takes a full magic bar. But you can just use one bombos. And obviously because of how much it takes to break that thing, you are not expected to kill this thing with Fire Rod. It's just quicker. Fox, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. They say the Hylian people controlled mysterious powers, as did the Seven Sages. But the blood of the Hylians has become thin over time. We who carry the blood of the Seven Sages do not possess strong power anymore either. Our powers will increase if we mix the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the sages. Only a short time remains until the gate at the castle linking the worlds opens completely. If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish and the Triforce will wait for a new holder. I believe in you. Good luck. Do you understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. Trying to take every opportunity I can to get a little bit of food. And again, since I'm right here, I might as well dump a bit of money. I'll take 2 more of each, I think. That might actually be max. As I said earlier, I think you need 600 rupees each to max out both of them normally. No, it couldn't be, because the last upgrade is 10. Okay. So then that should mean there's only one more upgrade for bombs. And after this one more upgrade for arrows. Well, since I'm here, there's literally nothing else I need rupees for in the game. Okay. So that jumped me up by 10. So that should be the last upgrade on bombs. And the hack page said that they both max at 99. That doesn't necessarily mean that's true. It just means that that's what they wrote. Unless this does not get to 99. It does not. Okay, so then there's at least one more upgrade for each, and I'm done. I'm not going to waste any more time on it. Alright. Now from here, or from anywhere, really, in the light world, go to 6. And this is the only way to get here. As I bonk on everything. This is where I need to use ether. And that room with the Wizrose makes, at any point in this dungeon, using the magic mirror to warp to the beginning take more time than it's worth. There's a whole back section to this dungeon that I am just not going to use, or not going to show. What I expected to do is use a key to go through that door to the north, and then you go through the whole loop just to hit a crystal switch. So you can access the left side of this dungeon. I mean, you get a key and a crystal switch, but there's a crystal switch right here. And that is jerk. And that is another thing that I learned from the randomizer. Since the hookshot trick worked, this should also work. This is a long wait, so I'm going to eat a little bit of my dinner. I'm surprised I got it in there. Since I missed every single other single space turn before. And as a kid, I'd never even thought about using the hookshot to cross that. I always ran as fast as I could around. You got the Cane of Samaria. It will be very helpful if you make proper use of it. What a mysterious cane. Another thing I learned, one of those yellow things is underneath this thing. I can turn it to a fairy without revealing it. And this is yet another dungeon that is a lot shorter than they intended when you know how to deal with it. This Mario lets me create blocks. And that's something I learned how to do playing randomizers. I don't always get it, but it looks good when I get it. So I'm missing one more item, which I will be getting next time I go back up to Death Mountain. Ow. Which won't quite be immediately after this, but soon enough. There's a few ways to deal with this thing. The goo it is in will hurt you. When I had plenty of arrows, I could have just pumped arrows into each of the little eyeballs. But that felt like it would be a lot faster to just dash through it, especially since I can immediately turn around. Despite that, I still had several bonks. Fox, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Ganon captured us because he couldn't break the seal of the sages with his power alone. And then, using the priest Aghanim as his pawn, he drew us to the Dark World. After cracking the seal with our powers, he sealed us inside of these crystals. He then gave us to his loyal monsters, but Ganon didn't plan on your getting this far. Now Princess Zelda is waiting for you inside of Turtle Rock. Please hurry. You understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. I'm trying to think of where... I don't know if that showed up. There was a weird sprite glitch down there. Trying to think of where one of the... Watch that. One of the heart pieces is at. Okay, never mind, it's right here. So all of them are accounted for. I couldn't remember if there was one in here or not. So yeah, that makes all of them. So I will be getting max health. So, what I'm going to do before Turtle Rock, let's come back here. Go back to the Dark World. I don't know why, as a kid, I never bothered to check this. I just always thought that this appeared after Turtle Rock. The bomb shop now has super bombs. Thank you very much. You can drop this bomb off anywhere. Please don't forget it. I don't know if the hookshot trick actually works in the English version. They just let you... If you hookshot and you press the run button at the right timing, you can run while having a follower like this without dropping it. Thankfully, unlike A Link Between Worlds, it doesn't blow up when the enemies touch it. But if I jump off a hill or leave it behind, it starts a timer. And this is the only way to get in here. And this shows up after I think 5 and 6. And for some reason I always thought I had to beat every dungeon before this appeared. And it's another mysterious pond. Once you throw something in, what will you do? Throw an item. A bow and arrow. And this is where I actually intended to do this. Hello there, did you drop this? Yes. You're an honest person. I like you. I will give you something important. These are the silver arrows. To give Ganon his last moment, you definitely need them. I know I don't quite have the figure of a fairy. Ganon... Okay. That seemed unnecessary. Ganon's cruel power is to blame. Okay, I guess... maybe not. Yeah, that felt unnecessary. You must defeat Ganon. You actually can defeat Ganon without these. I think you have to spin slash them or something. I don't know. I've never actually done it in the main game. Actually, I don't think I've done it in a randomizer. These are the silver arrows you need to defeat Ganon. And there's one more item to get here. Throw my sword in. Oh, there, did you drop this? Yes. Like an honest person, I will give you something better in return. The sword is stronger. You can feel its power throbbing in your hand. So now we got a throbbing sword. And I did this completely wrong. When you get the super bomb, you go to the light world, and you can just go straight up from your house. And when you walk underneath the arch of the castle, it sends you right out to the base of the pyramid. And I was going to point out that that's something else that I learned from watching randomizers, because it is significantly faster. But then I didn't do it. I forget what I was doing. And there's the last item. You got the Cane of Birna. If you swing it once, a ring of light will protect you. It works similarly to the cape, in that you are invincible. I think it uses less magic, actually. But it also hurts enemies when that light touches them. And that's not exactly a test of how much magic it uses, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it uses less magic. We're gonna avoid these guys and hit the wall again. I don't need to go there. Alright. So I have Turtle Rock and Ganon's Tower, and then Ganon himself. And I know I haven't filled up all my bottles, but I also haven't needed anything else in them. I haven't needed what I've already filled those two with. But I might go get some more potions or something before Ganon. Then again, maybe not. And the only other use of the Cane of Samaria, when you use it on those question marks, it turns into a platform. It has to actually be used on them. You can't push a block on them. And I always had trouble with this next room as a kid until again I saw some speed runs and randomizers, and I'm not very good at some of the tricks that can be used here. But it is a lot easier to do this way. Or a lot faster, I should say. And I botched that. The only place in the game where these things exist. And they do a lot of damage. Even with the blue mail, even with the red mail, which isn't in here. Ow. Those things do 2 hearts of damage still. Nope, that did not go the way I planned it. Oh, that worked out. I haven't really noticed any other like decensoring changes in this. There's like 3 I could point out. Like restoring the sanctuary door was listed with them, but I don't think that's in the Japanese version at all, because that's the version you use with the randomizer, and it's not in that. I'm just killing those things with the fire rod because it's quicker. Did not mean to drop 2. I don't know if anyone noticed this here. If I was running around Death Mountain, you can only reach it through Turtle Rock. And it is the last heart's piece. Again, forgetting you can't run down those in this, which is still weird. You found the mirror shield. You can now reflect beams that your old shield couldn't block. Despite the name, you don't actually reflect anything. It just protects you against the lasers those eyes have been shooting. It does not protect against, what are they called? Now I'm showing how little I know about Zelda lore. Those eye statues in earlier dungeons that shot at you when they looked at you, it does not protect against those. This room right here is absolutely horrible in the Master Quest hack. It actually made me quit playing it. Because instead of a switch that you have to step on, it is torches that you light that go out, and the timing is super tight. And the whole time you also have to avoid damage. Ow. Jerk. It is also possible to get through here without using the shield to block those, but I'm not very good at it. You like position yourself a certain way on the next to the pits, and you can avoid the you can just avoid the lasers. I actually want to get a fairy from one of these, or two fairies. That's fine. I always forget which one of these I want first. This is the only boss I know of that requires an item you do not get in a dungeon to beat. Yeah, so I guessed right. It is the ice one first. I cannot open the menu while it's dying. I think his shell is a slightly different color. I know, as they just make a joke out of him. Well, I know they messed with some palettes to fix Link's hair, and I don't know what else that's tied into. I appreciate your coming so far to rescue me. As I thought, you are the legendary hero. I have felt this from the first time we met. Ganon is waiting inside of his tower to pass through the gate linking the two worlds. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlikely that anyone can stop him. But if he stays in the closed space of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Now go to Ganon's tower. We will use our combined powers to break the barrier. Let's return peace to the country without fail. Do you understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. Now, it's been a while since I played the Game Boy Advance version, but I think the 9th flute spot is actually right next to Turtle Rock. Fox, we are going to break the barrier of Ganon's tower with our power. It is not particularly a great version of this game. It has a few extra challenges and a whole item treasure hunt that's kind of fun to do, and it has a completely useless reward. But you can only do that by playing the attached 4 swords, which is only multiplayer. Which wasn't too big of a deal back in the day, but it is a lot harder to get people for that now. I'm trying to think which path I want to take. There's no... I think there was something under there. Actually, I think there's supposed to be something under there, isn't there? What's this one? Yeah. I gotta redo this because that star switch that is pressed whenever I get off of that removes the pits and pushing the block. And I can't bonk off that because I dashed through it. And pushing the block opens the door. There, I got my thought out. So all the chests in here, apart from keys, are going to be junk. And there's a lot of chests in here. And there's 2 crystal switches there to make it harder to use things like bombs and the boomerang. Because depending on where you put the bombs and just about anywhere you use the boomerang, you're likely to just hit both of those switches, which just immediately resets it. You got some worthwhile chests there. Let's see if I can pull off a trick here. Yeah, I did it. That skips me from, I don't know, like a 15-second room. Oh, I can't bonk off of this either. You break one of these and you bonk off the other one, it just sends you all the way across that. This is a similar to the cave on Dark Death Mountain. There's hidden floors. So because of that, I actually have to do that sort of the intended way. You do not have to light that to make them appear. It's just easier for me because I haven't memorized this entire game. Yeah, they think they're making these guys harder by putting you on ice, but I have silvers and that kills them in one shot. Unless I completely miss them. there's actually 2 paths that would lead me here. I'll go ahead and do the other one since it's not going to take too long. This is fairies, which I don't really need. I could use them to restore half a heart, but both paths would take me to that big room to the south. Well, it's from the south from here. Anyways, you found the red mail. This provides even better protection than the blue mail. For whatever reason, they intend you to use that key and go through the door on the right, or you just go down those stairs and come down the room on the right. Come down into the room on the right. Come on. Pretty sure this works in every version. It does not, because I cannot grab the wall. Okay. So what you can do, in the randomizer at least, I don't know about the US version of Link to the Past, is you can use the cape, and then you just grab the wall. And while you're holding onto the wall, it does not use magic. So you just can't get hurt, and you don't drain magic. Because that doesn't work in this. I don't know if they fixed it or if it's just not in the US version. I had to actually do that room properly. For some reason I thought that was this one on the bottom right. That's why I avoided it at first. I think that's it. No, there's a key I can get. Then I think that's it. Combine this up. Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm not gonna continue on. I go down there and it pops me out on the right side of that big room. That led me to the Armless Knights refight. But all I really needed out of that was the big key from the basement. This is a similar thing where I can grab the wall. If I time it right, I can grab the wall. And that's the other thing that this shield protects me against that the other two do not, is their fireballs. So what I'm supposed to do is move that gray statue there to block that first trap so I can get down to that one below. But if you time grabbing the wall, lag. If you time it with grabbing the wall, grabbing the wall and pressing the directional buttons, you can still move those guys without you actually moving. I finally got my thought out. Ow. the one time they actually expect you to bonk. I don't need to do this. I think it's just fairies. I just want to show that it's here. Yeah, it's fairies, it's A-bomb, and it's magic. Otherwise hit the other ones. Yeah, the rest of these are easy. Bimos. That's what those things are. I couldn't remember what they were called earlier. Does it run right into the ream? I don't want this yet. Yeah, I'll take the ferry. Completely botched that one. There we go. That is about the only one of these rooms I can do consistently pretty well. No, I did this one alright. Like, usually I cannot do that one quite as well as I just did. I always miss one of them. Okay. I don't know why I bonked off of that, since I can slash through them. So now I gotta wait for these to go out and redo this room. That's what was supposed to happen. They're telling me I need bombs. Timed that pretty poorly. To be fair, I've been timing a lot of things pretty poorly. Hopefully I will not be showing off the room below me. Never mind, I'm gonna see it. It's just full of spikes and whiz roads. They're just like the one I fought at the beginning of the game. This one's being a jerk. I'm pretty sure if I'd timed that better, it would have been a single sword spin. That should be the last chest in the game. Ho ho ho, it's great that you could come all the way here, Fox. I'm very happy to see you again, but you'd better believe that we will not have a third meeting. Prepare to meet your doom. At least I got him with one. So unlike the first fight, he does not have a... He does not shoot lightning. He just repeats this. And I am not doing too well. Yeah, it is possible to hit him with all three of the shots, if you time it right. The clones will only shoot the ones that will hurt him. Well, he died anyways, and he will sometimes shoot the blue balls, like he did. And the only time the flute works in the Dark World. Alright, we'll finish this up. I never imagined a boy like you could give me so much trouble. It's unbelievable that you defeated my alter ego Aghanim, the Dark Priest, twice. But I'll never give you the Triforce. I will destroy you and make my wish to conquer both light and dark worlds come true without delay. Ow. Ow. So if I don't hit him before he jumps, he will send out a wave of a bat that creates fire in big rings. You're doing well, lad, but can you break through this secret technique of darkness? On guard. I don't know if this works in this version or not. No, it doesn't if I fail it. I know in the Japanese version, if you light the left one before the right one goes out, then the right one will never go out. Ow. And the pits around the sides are not damaged, they make you redo the entire fight. And there we go. Welcome, Fox. I am the essence of the Triforce. Ellipses. The Triforce will grant the wishes in the heart and mind of the person who touches it. If a person with a good heart touches it, it will make his good wishes come true. If an evil-hearted person touches it, it grants his evil wishes. The stronger the wish, the more powerful the Triforce's expression of that wish. Ganon's wish was to conquer the world. That wish changed the Golden Land to the Dark World. Ganon was building up his power here so he could conquer the Light World and make his wish come completely true. But now you have totally destroyed Ganon, his Dark World will vanish. The Triforce is waiting for a new owner. Its golden power is in your hands. I completely destroyed him, never to return in a future game. Now touch it with a wish in your heart. And we get to see Link's wishes come true before the credits. Return the king. I'm not going to read all of these. They're going to be on screen for the whole time. I'm just going to let this play while I get a little bit more of my dinner. So I didn't really notice a whole lot of the changes that were supposed to be in this. Okay, so there just weren't a whole lot of changes. There was the Star of David inside the Eastern Palace. They added new hieroglyphs in the in any sign that you didn't read with the Book of Medora to mimic the Japanese release. The sanctuary door was very obvious. The skull statues and skull woods that I pointed out. I think those were in the. I don't know if those are either unused or no. I'm pretty sure those are unused. I don't remember seeing those running the randomizer, so they're just unused. And then the relocation of the first flute location. But apparently there was also a sign near Zoro's domain. Not just skip like every sign, but apparently there was a sign there that was new. I think everything else I talked about at the beginning was mostly palette changes. Otherwise, this was a pretty vanilla hack. One of my favorite games from my childhood. I never really played the first Zelda. I mean, I kind of did. I borrowed it from a friend, but we didn't own it until much later. I was wondering if this was going to be changed because the original version, the US version, these are supposed to be deaths, and it also counted anytime you saved and quit, and that was fixed in the Game Boy Advance version, and it looks like it was fixed in this hack. I'm sorry, I'm talking over the street music. Right. So that's the end of that. I'm really glad I got to do it all in one sitting, even though it's going to end up having to be split in the VOD. There we go. Yeah. I love this game. I'm really glad that the Redux version didn't introduce any new problems like that other hack I mentioned. I don't know which one it was. I haven't played a whole lot of hacks of this. I mean, other than the randomizer, that's technically a hack. I might play some randomizer sometime too. I'm not particularly good at it, but it's like I don't know, like 2 hours to get through the game. And it's fun. So yeah, that's it for this stream. I thank everyone for watching. I will pick out another game for next time. Something not in a Zelda vein. Starting the stream with Crusader Ascenti and ending with actual Zelda. I'll pick something else. But that's it for this stream. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.